Oh, here green means go, crashing out. Here he goes, ranting about Patrick Mahomes again. Oh, system QB. Oh, this guy hates Pat. I can't stand the Chiefs. And I know I'm preaching to the choir to some of you, and I know that others of you are laughing because there's nothing you love more than seeing the Chiefs win again. You're probably playing Cruel Summer or one of those other one of those jukebox jams from T Swizzle right now as you prance around talking like Kermit the Frog. However you choose to celebrate, I'm sure you're doing it right now. But I'm sick. I'm sick and tired. How can you celebrate a win? I know how you can celebrate a win because it's a win. But let me rephrase that. How can the Chiefs win when they didn't lead in passing yards, rushing yards, first downs, third down conversions, total yards? They led in penalties. Had 3 times as less penalties. I'm just so sick of this team getting so much praise when they continue to do nothing impressive outside of their defense in the fourth quarter. Their defense in the fourth quarter looked good. Steve Spagnuolo, hats off to you, pal. It's the unnecessary glazing for me. It's the fact that people bow down at Patrick Mahomes' feet when he has been in a system that has allowed him to thrive. Patrick Mahomes could not go to another team tomorrow and win a playoff game of this caliber. Patrick Mahomes, on the best possible system scenario, almost didn't even beat the Houston Texans, who without the AFC South probably wouldn't have even made the playoffs. I don't care who wins tomorrow between the Bills and the Ravens, but I hope they go. Oh, I hope they go to Arrowhead, and I hope they flip Patrick Mahomes over 3 times. They reach into his mouth all the way down to his heart, and I hope they grab his heart out. And I hope they take a big bite of his heart, and they spit it out, and they stomp on it with their cleats. I'm talking half-inch spikes, because I'm sick of it. That's a little bit maniacal. I'm sorry. It's the fact that they don't earn it that makes me so sick. It's the fact that we have to watch it. We're going to watch. Let's just watch it now. Let's just... It's bad when literally, look at this. Look who's tweeting this. I can't because I'm not scrolled up. I mean, what are we doing here? It's LASIK. LASIK.com is tweeting this. LASIK.com. Referees can get better, but so can we all. LASIK is tweeting about this. Let's watch. This was early in the game, and it was on third down. Of course it was on third down. Patrick Mahomes throws the ball over Travis Kelce's head. You know why? Because Patrick Mahomes is human. Patrick Mahomes is capable of making mistakes. He makes a lot of them, but every time, guess who's right there? Old Daddy Ref. Old Daddy Ref to save little Patty. 3rd and 6, first drive of the game. Clear overthrow. And this is what happens. Ready? You ready for this?
Helmet to helmet in real time, and it's close. He definitely comes in hot.
They hit to the head of Patrick.
Yeah, they run a twist up front. He has a clear shot. And
this is the AFC divisional playoffs. What are we doing? What do you want him to do? Will Anderson is going in for the tackle when Mahomes has the ball in his hand. He has already decided to make a play, as he should, in a playoff game on third down. The defender is doing everything he is taught to do because he can't go low. He can't dive at his feet. That's a flag. He has to go exactly right here. He comes in, he hits him, and he doesn't drive through. He lays off. Automatic first down. Chiefs go on to score. How many QBs do you see get hit like this week after week? Sometimes the flag's thrown, sometimes it's not. And I'm not necessarily blaming the Chiefs, right? It's not their fault. It's not the Chiefs' fault. I think the NFL has a bigger problem, and it's the personal foul situation, and we're going to talk about it on this next one right here. I need to sit down and I need to make a banger of a video for you guys, an absolute stunner, an absolute cinematic gem. Dare I say masterpiece? Because this is asinine. This is unbelievable. This is the game of football. We need to go to flag or two-hand touch. I'm not trying to be funny. Watch this.
This play here.
Okay, I don't need to hear Dave Poitnell crying because I'm going to cry. This is my video to cry on. So Mahomes scrambles. Okay, he's dancing. He's out of the pocket. He's past the line of scrimmage. Patrick Mahomes is a runner. Okay? Now, if he doesn't want to be hit, he has a clear ability to go out of bounds. But he's not going to go out of bounds. You know why? Because he has the refs in his back pocket. Let's watch. All right? He's still dancing around. He's still a runner. He is actively searching for more yards. What do you want a defender to do? Okay? This is not a slide. This is not a slide. He is going head first. And then he goes sideways. As the players have already converged for the tackle. You can't get here and then slide. These two players come in, as they should, to tackle him. And again, I'm not mad at Patrick Mahomes. It's not his fault. I'm not mad at the Chiefs, but I'm mad that situations always conveniently work out for only the Chiefs in these situations, but also like players running full speed in a contact sport with their season on the line, win or go home. They do not have the time. They do not have the ability, the privilege, the luxury to sit and while running full speed say, wait a second, I better not hit him. He's a runner. Okay? If this is a running back doing this, it's not a flag. You can't slide. It was a 15-yard penalty. It is a flag and a 15-yard penalty. This is unbelievable. And if you are here, I know there are Chiefs fans that are going to watch this. I know there are people who are going to disagree with me. And I know that arguing it, debating it is never like we're not going to agree. We're not going to see eye to eye. But legitimately, and again, hear me. If you're a Chiefs guy, Chiefs gal, if you're Taylor Swift or Caitlin Clark up there, I love them. All right, but if one of you two are watching this video, what do? You like they've already by the time he starts the slide, they've both already lunged. He is starting the slide here, and he's still going forward. Like his head's still up. He's still going forward. Both of these guys have already started on the tackle, and he's getting pushed in the back by whoever that is, the offensive lineman, right? Pushed in the back, 15 yards. Okay? Let's look at the last one. And this is the opposite way. This is Houston not getting a call. Now, the hip drop tackle, I will say, was a point of emphasis this year for the NFL to call more. I didn't see them call a ton of it. So I'm not even going to sit here and say that this was a missed call because I think they missed a lot of hip drop tackles this year. But I have never seen one, or I have not seen one of this caliber. I mean, that is exactly what the NFL was trying to avoid. Players who could not tackle them, okay, swinging their whole body weight off the ground at the knees. That is a textbook hip drop tackle. Landing on the knees just like they want to prevent, no flag. And here's a hot take. In some ways, what do you want the defender to do? I'm mad at the NFL for this as well. Yes, I want players to be safe. But when you have a corner or a safety who is much smaller than Dalton Schultz, and he's trying to bring Dalton Schultz to the ground, and he overcommits on the run, Schultz stops, Schultz hit him with a spin move, there's nothing that can be done except a hip drop tackle or just dragging him to the end zone. It's football. Like this is a game of football. I don't know. And maybe the problem isn't the Chiefs. And that's what this video is titled. And that's really where my anger is stemming from. They do get the calls. Go look at the penalty yards of their 18 games this season. This is not the first game that they have not led in major statistical categories and won the game by whatever. Okay, I'm not taking anything away from their defense. Their defense is playing great. I'm just sick of the Mahomes is top 5. Mahomes is the top 5 NFL player of all time. Okay. If that's what you believe, you're more than entitled to that opinion. I think there has never been an NFL player who has had the luxuries, the coaching staff, the players around him, the defense, the weapons that Mahomes has had forever. And I've said that forever. And you may say, well, Brady did. Yeah, Brady did. And then he went to Tampa Bay and he did it again with a whole new system, a whole new coaching staff, a whole new set of players. Well, Manning went to Denver. Like, there are dudes who are dudes. And I don't think Mahomes is that dude. And I get it. Nobody agrees with me on that. Like, like, you're going to say I'm bananas. You're going to say I'm a hater. You're going to say all these things. And we may never know. Mahomes probably will stay forever in Kansas City, playing in an incredibly weak division, as he always has been. Again, not his fault, not taking anything away from him, but I'll stop the rant. I'll turn it off because I want to go watch the other game. The point is, I'm sick of the Chiefs. I'm tired of this. But I love you guys. Have a good night.